First things first, I salute the divinity in you. I respect the divinity in you, and you. Hope everybody's doing good. Let me bring this microphone up. Hope everybody's doing fine. Hope you begin your strong and what a blast. So, I was laying down and thinking. We know thought is spiritual energy, mind is spiritual energy. And I was thinking about navigating through the matrix. That's right, navigating through the matrix. I can only tell you about my journey and how I navigate and how I get through the matrix. But first of all, a lot of people don't know what the matrix is. Maybe you've heard it thrown around. Maybe you've heard the metaphysical term matrix. Maybe you may not have a understanding of what the matrix is. But I said, let me look up the dictionary and let me look in the dictionary for the word matrix and see what comes up, because I don't like to use words loosely. I don't like to throw terms around, and I don't want to mislead anybody or give anybody any bad information. So what I decided to do is I decided to look up the definition. So what I'll do is I'll read the definition. If you have a dictionary, I would suggest you do the same thing. Look up the word matrix. And what I came up with was something that gives form, foundation, or origin to something else enclosed in it, as like a mold. Okay? So something as a mold that gives form, foundation, or origin to something else enclosed in it. All right, so if you were to make a prototype, let's say, of something, if you were gonna make a statue, if you were gonna have a plan, if you were going to, let's say, build a robot or something, you would have a prototype and it would be called a mold. A lot of times in certain construction, they use a mold as the first of many. If you got the mold, it's the first one. It's the example. So what they're telling me is the matrix is something that created something else that was the example. What I take from that is, well, in the beginning, who knows when the beginning was, but in the beginning, what was the mold? What was the prototype? What was the example? Good question. What was the example? That's why, for me, the matrix is mind. The matrix is your mind, because you know everything originates from mind, which is spirit. We have to realize that spirit and truth, that should be our desire. That should be our goal. I was reading something else this morning, and was talking about know thyself, or to thine own self be true. But what self are you going to be true to? High bird, because you are a high bird. Are you going to be true to your higher self? Or are you going to be true to your lower self? The choice is yours. Choose you this day who you will serve. Will it be God or will it be man? I don't mean to do this. But hopefully you can gain some understanding. Out of all you're getting, get an understanding. There was a prototype. There is a prototype. There is a mold. There is a matrix. But how do you navigate through that? How do you navigate through your own mind? Remember, the battle is fought in the mind. This is where your battle is. The enemies are in your mind. Seek you first. Seek you first. But what you are you going to seek? Are you going to seek your higher self or your lower self? Your higher nature or your lower nature? Keep studying. Go into the silence. Ask questions. Tap in. But you get to choose. You get to decide. You get to decide if you want to be in your animal nature or you want to be in your God nature. It's your choice. You can't blame anything or anyone else or for your conditions. You have to accept the responsibility. Now, either you wake up out of your slumber or you lay down and keep sleeping. There's the spiritual mind, and then there's the material mind. Catch that. There's the spiritual mind, and there's the material mind. But the choice is yours. Remember, the Creator will never force himself or herself on you. The universe will never force himself or herself on you. Infinite intelligence will not impose its will on you. The choice is yours. Are you going to take responsibility? One of the things that helped me navigate through this matrix, or keep helping me navigate through the matrix, is having a solid foundation. Well, where did I get that solid foundation? I got it from my parents. They showed love first. They taught me how to love myself. They taught me how to invest in myself, be it spiritually, be it material-wise. The first God I ever knew was my mother. I'm just saying. She taught me how to wash my face, brush my teeth. When I had hair, how to comb it. So having a good foundation is something that helped me navigate on my journey so far. So you say, Chris, I may not have that. That's fine. Because if you listen to your instincts or you listen to yourself, I will never leave you lonely. You're never alone. But most of us don't realize that. I will send you a comforter. Whatever. You guys are getting me going this morning. I'm sorry, but I will never leave you. Facts. These are facts. But you have to realize that. You have to come to that understanding. Peace. Be still. All right? You have to be still and understand that you're not alone. Spend time by yourself. Spend time in the quiet, or spend time in the silence. Getting to know yourself. Remember, what self are you going to know? Is it your higher self or your lower self? It's up to you. You could be a raven animal. That's fine if that's your choice. Or you could be the master of your fate. I don't want to apologize, but I'm sorry. You could be the master of your fate, or you can make excuses. Something else that helped me navigate through the matrix is having a desire for more, having a thirst for righteousness, for right living, wanting to do better. That's your responsibility. You have to want to do better. You have to desire that. That's a desire, but it has to come from within. So with my desire for knowledge and my desire to grow, seek information. I started to seek for more information. I started to look for the answers. It may start as searching out for success or wealth or material possessions. It may start that way. But when you come to the realization You have to come to the realization for yourself that it's a higher calling. Press towards the mark of a higher calling. It's something greater than yourself. It's greater than you. Well, you say, Chris, that's your journey. Yeah, I'm only sharing with you what's helped me along my path. So one day I asked, I'm like, I need to know the truth. Because the truth will set you free. And me. So I asked. I asked the universe, I asked God, I asked infinite intelligence, show me the way. For me. Because there's no two paths that are the same. I'm not saying follow me, I know the way. That's not what I'm saying. I said follow you. Follow you. You know the way. Well, we all are trying to get back home. We all are trying to get back home to the source. The only way that the Creator can experience itself is through us. Catch that. The only way that the Creator experiences itself is through us. You could believe that, or you don't have to believe it. But that's what I've come to find out on my journey. I am spirit and entity. I can't tell you what you are. It's not my job to tell you who you are. As a person, as a spirit, as a being. It's not my job to tell you who you are. I'm only telling you about me and on my journey. Something else that helped me on my journey. Sports. I played sports. And what I mean when I say sports has helped me on my journey, it teaches you how to play in bounds. It teaches you how to play inside the stripes, inside the game. If you don't learn the rules of the game, how are you ever going to play? And this is what most people's problems are. They don't understand the rules. So you're never going to win if you don't understand the rules of the game. Learn the rules. As a kid, me and my siblings, we played football, basketball, soccer, track, you name it. We learned the rules. We learned how to navigate the game and playing in the game. And when you learn how to play sports or organize sports, and I'm not talking about street ball or outside, throw up tackle or touch or anything like that. I'm talking about organized sports, team sports, learning the rules, learning responsibility, learning accountability. These are the things that help me navigate through the matrix. Because what most people don't understand is that when you learn a game, it translates to real life, or it translates to life on this realm, and it helps you navigate. So if you can learn how to play within the rules, whether it be basketball or football or soccer or baseball, learn the game. And when you learn the game, make sure that you transmute that to your life. You take what you've learned and you apply it to your life. All right? So sports was something that helped me navigate through the matrix. It taught me discipline. It taught me personal accountability. You don't want to let your teammates down, so what do? You take care of your job. You do your job. You take care of your responsibility. These are some of the things that's helped me through the matrix. Love. Love conquers all. That's what I'm going to say about love. We know how the story goes. Love wins. Love wins. So I'm not going to hold you guys up. I appreciate you guys for showing up. I respect the divinity in you. I love you guys. I just wanted to share some things that helped me through the matrix. All right? Thank you for showing up. If you like the content, make sure you give it a thumbs up. If you want the notifications for the new videos or when we live stream it, make sure you hit the notification bell. Don't forget to share. Remember, we don't care about the haters. We are infinite creators. Keep creating, keep evolving, and you be the change you want to see. All right? So till the next time, peace.